What we got here is an old Caterpillar D7 that I guess I inherited when I bought this farm. And they said it ran. They pulled it in here and couldn't get the pony motor to start back. And they do have the blade off the ground. It's picked up with the cable blade. And that's really all I know about it. I come up here earlier and I noticed that it had a jar up on the exhaust pipe, and it had it about a month ago on there when I was up here, and somehow in these storms it got broke. So I'm hoping it didn't get enough rainwater down in it to hurt anything, but it's got pretty good tracks. It's my hand there. The pedals and stuff don't look like they have a lot of wear on them. It does need a new seat, but they took the carburetor off. This had a rag down in it. Last time I looked too, I'm gonna have to put something back in it. I think somebody was up here messing with it. But I found that carburetor. I am a little worried about the rain that got down that exhaust this last storm, because you can see a little bit of water there, but I don't know if that's all. I don't think all that came down that pipe. If you can see, there's a hole up in there. I think it's melting and running down through there. But it does have a rod that goes over and up to the top that starts, but I couldn't find the handle for it. And I don't know if anybody knows anything about these old pony motors here. I really don't know the procedure to start it either. It has levers here. This says start, half, and run. And then I guess it had a battery, because that looks like a shut-off switch. I don't know where you would put the battery in this thing. I'll get up in there and look. And I don't know. I wonder if a person could really do any work with one of these. Hold on a second. Sorry about this. I'm doing this with my phone. Here's all your levers. I mean, it has all the knobs except that one over there. And then it has, I guess, I'm sure that runs your winch. It would have to. We have an old D4 that we use on the farm. Right, here's your water, and that's your oil. And then over here, it's really kind of hard to see, because I mean, you could just really see how growed up this thing is. I think I might take the time and go ahead and come up here and try to cut this out, but it's been here for a while. The handle, I couldn't find it might be in this box. Well, that might date how long it's been since it ran. That was the pop bottle that was in it. What was that? Oh, the old Coca-Cola 600 caps. I don't know what year that is, but if anybody does, they can come and leave a comment. Or if anybody knows what would be the best way to go about starting this thing. I mean, I know about diesel engines, and I got a 450 John Deere. I got some older equipment. I just don't have anything this old or quite this big. It's a pretty good sized dozer. It's got a nice roll, I guess a roll cage on it. Nice big seat. But I guess my biggest concern is this right here, getting this motor to start, which I think I'll go ahead and go down and get some tools and take them spark plugs out and go ahead and soak them down with a some sort of like a PB blaster. This does have a crack right here. That's cracked. But I think I'll go get some tools, and it's warmed up enough outside to work on this. I guess my biggest thing is really getting out here and cleaning up Oop. All this mess. I guess that tree probably had growed there since this thing was parked. It looks like a cherry tree. There's a rock stuck in her back there. That's the sprockets. Idlers there, or I don't know if they're called idlers or what they are, but I'm not big on terminology of a dozer. I mean, but it looks like it will be in maybe usable condition if the motor would start. But I don't know how hard that motor would be to start and where the shutdown would be, because I would definitely like to check all that out, make sure if I can get it to start, if I can get it to shut down. But they did say that this was it was a D7. That's what I was told this thing was. It's pretty big. I mean, for just a farm, it's real big. Here's your, I'm sure it's going to need new winch cable. Got a nice big winch on it. Tracks look pretty good. Well, if anybody out there knows anything about this style of a dozer, or what I would have to do to start this thing, leave a comment in the comment section, and we'll see if we can get this thing to start. I'd like to take a better picture of it, but the brush is just so thick. Anyways, thanks for watching the video.